Hey guys, Razor from Razor's Edge here. Today I am covering a first look for me at EVERSPACE. Now this is from ROCKFISH Games. It started as a Kickstarter. It was actually released in May 26th of this year. And the last patch was in August on version 1.13. Now, when I downloaded under the early experiment access, because I was given a preview copy, running 1.12. So I'm going to go ahead and show this because I think it's a wonderful game and show you the setup. We're going to cover the setup, we're going to cover the intro, and we're going to also cover some of the features. Now, this is a unique first person, like a freelancer type game. It's got unique player ships. The ships are beautifully rendered. And it also supports all the VR headsets out there. So I can't really show you the VR. I don't have room in my little tiny hole space. But I will be happy to show you what the mouse keyboard experience is like. In the first minute or two that I played through, I actually played for about an hour. So without further ado, let's take a look at this game, dive in. Let's talk about the controls. So in the control features, basically you can do a new hardcore run. They're in the options, under controls, you've got keyboard, mouse, controller. You can customize the controls if you want to hotkey those to specific, and there's quite a few options here if you want to make it convenient for whatever controller or mouse keyboard keys that you prefer. Underneath the sound, you've got music, sound effects, and voice. You can adjust those. And under the game, you can also, if you have a joystick that supports the vibration, you can turn that on and off. You can turn import and camera shakes, or you can just turn them on completely, or just turn them off. So a lot of options in there. You can enable IR tracking if you have that. You can reset the run, which I actually had to do so that I could go back and show you what I've already played, and completely reset the game, which deletes your saved progress. So that's what we're going to do. So now we are back to an original, completely fresh stall. Everything I've done is gone, including my settings. So let's go back under sound. Let's drop that music down just a little bit. Make sure the sound effects are nice. Voice is nice where I had it. So that's pretty nice. So if you screw up the configuration, you can just reset the whole thing and you're back good to go. So I think I've covered everything. Also in the language support, it actually has multiple language supports in here. And I believe, yes, I've covered all the controls. So let's go ahead and hop into gameplay. And it actually starts out with a brief cutscene, and it also starts off with a brief tutorial, and that's what I want to show you. So let's hop into it, shall we? Okay, so before I click on this new start and into the cutscene, I want to mention that they're probably looking for further funding to continue development on this game. It is an indie access game. It's received countless achievements and awards for gameplay. It's just a fabulous game. So it's going to be my new go-to game for my current space play games, and that says a lot because I play a lot of these XCOM, not XCOM, but the X series from Egosoft, the Freelancer series. Pretty much any space game with shooter and trading and ship upgrades, I've played it. And I want to tell you that this looks really nice. So please support these, the developers. Take a look at the Steam page and the forums and all the videos. There's some fantastic gameplay video for both the VR experience and the mouse and keyboard. And I think it's worth a look. So let's hop into a new game, and you can pick third person or first person. I like first person, so let's do that. And you can invert the mouse or not. That's up to you. I don't. And we'll go into a cutscene.
Something's not right with me. I'm having memory loops. There was a dispute. I was standing in the way of their plans. I was restrained. Shot with something. Who is this? I managed to escape. That's all I can remember. I must find some answers.
Okay, I now have
Pilot
control.
requires further training. Activating automatic assistance. Stand by.
Assistance? I suppose I could use some pointers.
So why did I stop? Because I wanted to show you, you've got action freeze in here. You can freeze any moment in time, which is really cool. And you just hit escape, put you right back in. You can resume and you can skip the tutorial if you decide, hey, I don't really need all this information. But we're going to go ahead and continue forward. So let's move. Since I'm using the keyboard, we can do WSAD. You can turn left and right with the mouse. You can strafe with the A and the D. And then you can hold the shift down and forward and move fast. So we're heading toward the waypoint here.
Let's begin by shooting targets.
Well, that seems easy enough.
Whoa. Who shot that sucker?
The next targets have shields. First, use the pulse laser to deplete their shields. When the shields are down, use the Gatling gun to inflict greater hull damage.
Okay, understood.
So I'm scrolling the mouse wheel. If I tap the 1 key, it actually highlights that. So we'll hit the pulse laser. And you can see on my HUD, I can see the targets. Good feel to it. Go back to Gatling gun.
Use missiles on the next targets. Set a target lock before shooting so the missiles can home in.
Now we're gonna find our target. We're gonna hit the T key. Hold on a second here. Oh, there we go. And I'm just holding the middle mouse button down to lock the target. Right-click the mouse and I fire the missile.
It appears as if you're ready for the next stage. I have created a jump target. Aim towards it and hold steady to leave the orbit. After each transit, your jump drive requires a cooling down phase. As soon as it is ready for another jump, I will create one.
Okay, the jump drive locations show up as a green icon on the screen. So basically you just hover towards it. And off you go. Alright, so you're presented with a map. Basically, you just click on the travel button. We're going to travel to that new destination.
As you can see from your fuel gauge, a substantial amount was consumed during transit. You should aim to refill the jump drive completely. There is a mineable asteroid nearby. Shoot at it to extract fuel.
Alright, so we're looking for the target. Up, down there he is. And this looks fantastic in VR, I'll tell you. If you don't have VR, if you have VR, this is definitely worth a look. The cockpit experience is amazing. Ooh, slow down. And we'll blast the crap out of this sucker. And it is automatically collecting all the pieces.
That should do it.
Remaining well-provisioned is key to survival in the cluster. Before leaving the orbit, it is recommended you explore the location for resources.
We're gonna head over and see what we got over here.
I have located a container at some distance.
And we're just gonna bump into it.
And a weapon. But you don't have a free slot to install it. Decide for yourself whether you want to equip or salvage it.
Oh, decisions. Those are always the worst, right? Alright, so we hit the F, we actually hit the tab key while we're hanging out here. So this is what we found. We found a weapon overdrive. So do we want to equip this? Or salvage? We're gonna equip it. So... now, as you'll notice, I have a weapon overdrive as an R key. Oh, wait, no. My fault. It's a new beam. I missed that the first time. No wonder. Gonna swap that in. So now we have a beam laser.
There is an outlaw ship incoming. I would advise activating your weapon overdrive in order to prepare for the encounter.
And you can salvage that piece that was left in there. So let's use our weapon
This will enhance your
overdrive.
weapon damage considerably.
I like the sound of that.
Resources are essential for crafting and upgrading your equipment. It appears, however, that we have exhausted our possibilities here. I suggest advancing to the next location.
Alright, let's go salvage this real quick. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna have to read up on that a little bit more. On salvaging. And there is a tip on this. I'll post a guide. There's a fantastic guide out there that explains a lot of this gameplay, what to do, what not to do when you're first starting out. So highly recommend reading that going in. And here we go.
What's my objective?
Reaching your destination.
And where is that?
It's still a long way to go. You will understand more when we get there.
I would prefer some more substance to your answers.
Alright, let's head over here and see what we got.
This is a service station. Do you know what happens in a service station?
I thought I asked the questions here.
Do you?
Refuel? Trade parts?
You're learning.
Hello. Fix me, please. I know I hit F. I'm waiting for that pop-up again. Where'd you go? There we go. Nothing to repair. Alright, we're good. Let's go check out this processor. Uh-oh, enemy on the radar. Take that. Hello, Mr.
Outlaws.
Outlaw.
Independent operators with varying affiliations, profiting from trafficking, extortion, illegal weapons trading, piracy, clone smuggling.
Maybe they have something I need.
Yeah.
Result.
I think we're clear. Alright. I think it wants us to jump again, so let's, I don't know, let's look around. What else do we have? See a lot of little dots floating around. Like scraps. Mineable ore. We can go back to what we learned about that.
You have extracted raw materials. These are essential for crafting and upgrading, but you will require much more.
Of course we will. So, I mean, crafting's very simple on this. Collection and resources. Do we have anything else in here we can go? Let's see here. Oh, that ship was loaded. Oh. Alright, I assume I'll be able to do something with those later. Ow. Okay. Take a look at our ship. We can see here we're doing okay as far as hull points, nanobots. There's the star map and some of our stats and our codec. Alright, I think we're doing okay. Go back into action. And before I hop back in, I will note that down here it shows you actually what you're carrying. I got ore, processors, power cells, my scraps, nanobots, and the fuel, and how many credits I have. Alright, so let's grab a little bit more fuel. And then we'll jump out of here.
Your vessel harvests plasma automatically when you are near.
That's convenient.
I don't think I can do anything with that one. Or that one. Let's jump to the next. Probably a lot more I can do here, but I want to keep moving forward.
Jump gates are the primary method of travel between systems. These were built by Gradian Brunt prospects for their mining drones to reach areas more efficiently.
Okay, thanks for the introduction. Now, you want me to use this?
It is the only way to the next sector, so, yes.
I guess that yellow means he's neutral to us.
The level of destruction is breathtaking.
Hostilities only ceased when resources were exhausted, forcing both sides to the negotiating table. The demilitarized zone was created as a buffer zone, monitored by the Oka authorities. Only time will heal the rift between the species.
Oh, we woke up a hornet's nest. We got a missile lock on us. Ow. Tried shooting it. Alright, is there anything else we can do in here before we hop in?
That's just what I need.
Whoa.
I'm coming back.
As you can see, I'm taking significant damage in my craft now. And my health is pretty low. We need to get out of here. God, I hope there's something here we can use. Did we jump? I think I moved out of the thing. There we go.
Strange. Fragments of memories. Trying to make sense of them. I had managed to escape. I was weak and ill. My cells were deteriorating. Deadly poison. A cytotoxin. Slow, relentless, eating me away. There was a way to halt its progress, but it would take time. All I could do was set the wheels in motion and await the outcome in stasis. A long, uncertain sleep. I saw myself again. Dying.
This must be a memory from your original. Apparently a flaw in the transference protocol. The Eterna system was meant to filter such personal recollections.
Wait, what are you saying? My original? I'm a...
A clone, yes. Usually this is not realized by limited-use copies. The function of Eterna was to pass on operational skills, such as piloting. But it seems that something has gone wrong here.
Stop. This is a lot to take on board all at once. Why is this happening? Who am I? Who is my original?
I have no information on that. Perhaps there is a purpose to this aberration which will become clear upon reaching the coordinates given. I have no answers, unfortunately, but I am as curious as you.
As you can see, all my systems are damaged, which is really bad. But it is important to show you what happens on death. Not looking good for me, folks. Okay. Boom. KIA. Alright, so when you die, it actually gives you some statistics there. And it tells you there's some perks available. So it's not like a permadeath. You just keep moving through. You do lose. I probably lost all of what I had in my cargo, no doubt. And I'm going to need another ship. One of the things I can tell you is you want to save all the credits that you get because you can actually buy other ships. That's what I want to show you right now. So I do have 1,100 credits at this point. I can still go into setup. There's the, everything I retain. So that's good. And then some statistics on what I did in that short barrage. But here are the ships. Now this one you can basically get for free. That's like the starter ship. But these are some of the other ships as well. And you can actually, if you click on the right mouse button, you can look at the ship in like a 360. And then just click on the, whoop, there we go. We want to go back. I think it's the escape. Nope. My mistake. There. All right. So here are some of the other ships that you can see the prices associated right now. These are the only ones available to us, probably because of our level, which is fine. So not sure what happened to the arrow. We can scroll back the main menu. We can't afford that ship. We could try. Yeah, no. I wish you had more money. There we go. So we'll go back to the beginning ship. We can launch again. We can spend some of our points and buy equipment. We can change the colors and some of the enhancements if we have them available. So let's go ahead and take that ship and we'll head back out. It's nice. It actually warned me. I tried to launch and it said, hey, dummy, you got unspent credits. But that's okay. I mean, you can do that, but I want to show you. There are some features in here. You can actually upgrade your nanobot efficiency, credit loot bonus. That would be nice. More loot, the better. Rare loot chance, so you can increase the frequency of what drops. You can increase your all points. Now again, read that guide. This could probably be completely wrong. I've got a limited time spent in this game so far. I may add. And then when I'm ready, I can launch. And this time we're going to ignore that and we're going to go ahead and hit that launch. And you can actually pick the difficulty. Cling to your life, normal, the way you're meant to die, or hard, better off dead. We'll go easy. Camelot. And there was more too. I should have scrolled down.
This time I'll make it.
There's your challenges you're presented with. In my fresh, brand new spiffy ship.
Do you reckon there's anything salvageable on this freighter?
Probably, but I would not advise it as it may draw unwanted attention.
No, but it may provide me some cover for the incoming bandits. Tactics, people. Tactics. I can lock onto him. Let's get him in range. I've got 20 light missiles. Yeah, he's, I'm gonna have to bait him out. Oh boy. We got some other bandits.
What am I picking up on the broadcast channel here?
The Okar are a reptilian race with a tendency towards reactive behavior. They are indigenous to the cluster, and the Colonials uninvited guests. Distrust runs deep.
Let's see where that guy is now. Alright, how are we doing on fuel? Okay. Do have a shield booster.
This will enhance your weapon damage considerably.
I like the sound of that.
And it does have a cooldown, as you can see, but it greatly increases your weapons. As sealed as my C is my shield booster, can hold that down. And that's gonna give me a nice little buffer for my shields. I have lost tracking. There he is.
It appears we have stumbled upon an outlaw base. Scavengers and raiders of every degree ply the demilitarized zone using these hidden structures to launch operations. I would advise caution on approach.
Yeah,
Maybe
I would
it's
too.
worth the risk.
I doubt it. Wonder what's gonna pop out. Oh boy. see what else we see on the HUD here. Alright, let's see if we can find some mineable ore. Got a dot over here. Oh, there we go. That's ore. Okay. Mineable crystal. Where's that jump drive? Ooh, plasma field. That's never a good sign. No, I saw it. There it is. Alright, so we can travel back. Which we're gonna do. Get back into an easy sector. Alright, so... Oh, I can't believe I got raiders already. And no cover. Where's the next jump point? Not ready for this, guys. That's the one I just came through. Oh, they're after me, too. I think. We get some fighters on them. They're neutral. You can bleed them for resources. Let them win the fight. Go ahead and lock on them. If I can. There we go.
You have drawn the attention of hostiles.
Of course I have. Boom, baby. Alright, so I think I've done a pretty good job of showing off what I've got so far. We got all kinds of technology floating around out here. Hopefully you've seen enough of the game to make a decision whether you want to check out the Steam page and look at this title. I think it's just fantastic myself. But that's really up to you as the buyer and your preference in games. So, as any other indie developer and indie company, it's worth a look and help follow, support them, and have fun, because that's what it's all about. If it fits your genre and you like this gameplay style, definitely check it out. So anyway, this is Razor from Razor's Edge. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, please click like, submit. I'd like to cover all kinds of different games, and this is definitely one of them, right up my alley. And as always, until next time, I'll see you when I see ya.